Recording, yeah, perfect. Okay, so yes, good morning and welcome. So yes, we were not able to do the class last week. So before we start this one, I want to know whether we can have a cover-up class on Wednesday. Can we do that? Are you guys available? Wednesday is a holiday, by the way.
No, sir.
You have classes.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay? When until what time?
Until 6.
6. Okay. Okay. What about in the morning?
I have classes in the morning also.
Hi. Okay. Okay. Let's plan it out like
Covering class.
okay. 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 Because I have a class in the morning, so I switched one of the classes to the morning, and after around 12 o'clock, I'm kind of free. So that's why I was wondering whether we can do this. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So what about the rest of the days? When do you guys get a free time?
Sir, I'm free on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like afternoon. I have school, so
Okay.
Until
Hmm. Um, Tuesday and okay, Monday I do have one class. I have a Monday at what time? After what time?
Monday I also can.
Ah, you can. Okay.
after 5 or something.
After five. Okay.
Because
Mon.
when I come home, it's like 4:30 something.
Okay. Okay. If we do something like Monday, let's say 6 to 8, will it be too
Fine.
much?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Ha. Perfect. Then I'll put a message. I'll put the message right now itself, then that would be easier. So let's do it on Monday then. Monday, where is this? What happened to the chat? Yeah, let's do it. Monday, let's say 6 to 8 p.m. Okay, I just added the message. Okay, let's work on that. Then we can focus on the changes. Perfect. Let me switch the screen and let's jump into the point we were continuing. Up. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm on the bottom, so I think you can see me. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so guys, were you able to try some things out for the with the?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how was it?
Good.
Okay, so here we have the. So okay, let's start from where we left off. So we came until the point where we went through this particular flow chart, and we implemented it based on this number of marks question, right? So we took 3 marks from the user's input and we displayed a specific question. That's what we did last. Perfect. Now we need to try out something a bit more complicated, I might say, where we will be trying out all the relational operators. I'm pretty sure you guys might know this already, but let's go through it one by one and we'll see how it works. Okay, so these are the primary operators we use throughout all the programming because we need to have some sort of a way of validating the content whether it's equal or some value is greater than, right? So just to show you a simple example, now there are let me open another code. So I'm using the same collab, so you can actually check the code whenever you want. Okay, let me take this down, 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 down. Okay, nice.
Sir, are we doing a practical today?
Yeah, we will be continuing the same thing.
Okay.
So you have access to my collab also, right? You can actually
Yes, sir,
use,
but
yeah,
like
you can
I'd
use
rather not use Collab.
perfectly fine.
It's a bit
Perfect.
annoying for me.
Is it okay? Perfectly fine. You have that. You have Python installed on your machine.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Perfect. No worries. No worries. You can use a. You can just work on a py file and you can run it then and there. That's it. That's all good. Okay. So the only reason, as I told you, I'm using Collab because then I can share this file with you guys, so you can see whatever I do in here on real time. So operators, relational operators. Okay, so it's quite something simple and straightforward. So let's start from the beginning itself. So now, before we jump into this, I need to tell you guys one specific problem when it comes to programming languages. Okay, so in programming languages, we have this issue called types. So a type is something which is which will basically allow you to store a type of a data set, right? So in Python, we went through this where we saw what are the different types of data we have, right? We have the text, we have numeric, we have sequences, mapping, set, boolean, binary, and there is also something called a non-type. Okay, so this is something which is not there in your syllabus, like directly talking in your syllabus, but keep this in mind. This equal system, yeah, now if you go with a non-type safe language, something like JavaScript, okay, if you go with a non-type type safe language like this, you kind of get into a small problem. Okay, so let me show you the difference between these two. Hold on, let's delete this advertisement. Delete and delete. Okay, let's delete the header also. Nice. Okay, so the header is deleted. Now if I run, it should show the output, right? Okay, so let me show you what's the difference between a type safe language and a non-type safe language. So in JavaScript, as I have shown you guys before, so this is how we create a variable. We can just use the, so not like Python. So in Python, if you want to create a variable, you can just say number and equals 10, and if I print it out, number, it will technically print out the number, right? So that's how Python works. But when it comes to JavaScript, every time when you define a variable, you have to use either one of these words, either let or var or const. Okay, so let's just stick with let. So if I say let number, and if I add a number here, okay, this would be taken as something like this. Okay, you guys can see the number is taken as 100. Okay, this is perfectly fine, right? If I allocate something, if I allocate a string, see, the value is almost the same, right? Even in Python, if I add single quotes and run this, still the type is almost the same, right? But if I check it like this, you can see when I use this type function, you can see that it will show you that this is a string, and if I do it like this, it will show that this is a int. Okay, so let's try out a small experiment. So let's say if I put number and if I put double equals and check if this number is equals to 100. Okay, so what we are doing is when you put double equals, we check, so it's this particular pointer, this one equals to operator. So what we are checking is, we check if both sides are the same. Okay. Now if I run this, you can see you get true. Obviously, no, that's true, right? If I change this to a string, and now if I run this, I get a false. Okay. So why do I get a false? Any idea? This condition, why do I get false? It's because the types are different, right? One side it's so here what we have is a string, and here what we have is a integer, right? So since the types are different, you get this value as false. That balloons thing. Okay, so got the point, got the idea. So why you guys understand why we are getting this as false, right? All good. Shape, Binlaga, you also got the idea. Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now see what happens. So if I do the same thing, now see what happens if I do this in JavaScript. So in JavaScript, I'm going to do the same thing. So here we have a number, and I'm going to write the same condition as 100. And let's see what happens. When I run, I get true. Okay. So this is the typical scenario when it comes to a type safe language and a non-type safe language. So as you guys can see, JavaScript is not a type safe language. So when you check if some sides are equal, what it does is it checks for the checking value. So this is the first value now, and this is the second value. So it checks if these two values are the same by converting it into a number. Now here this comes as a string, and since this is a string, JavaScript automatically converts this into a string and checks if it is true. Okay, so just keep this in mind. So not every language gives you the correct answer. Okay, so since you guys know Python, if you try to do the same thing in JavaScript, there there is a lot there is a big chance for you to make this mistake. Okay, so now here we do not have that operator mentioned. So what do you think? How can we check both the sides are correct? What is then? We need to check if the content type is also the same, right? Now example is sorry, type of it's simple. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, type of. Okay, see, now this is string, and if I say type of 100, then this is number, right? So we have a string and a number. So it still JavaScript makes sure that it does whatever the conversion which is required, and it will get the value thrown out. So in this type of situations, we have given another option in JS where you can actually put 3 equal signs. Okay, so 1 equal will basically equal the value to, sorry, not equal, allocate the value which comes from some place to a variable. Double equals will check if the value is the same. So both sides, the value has to be same. It doesn't matter the type, the value just has to be same. If you add 3 signs, then what it will do is it will check if both the sides and the types are correct. So now if I run this, I'm going to get a false. Okay, because now it is a string and a number. But if I change this to a number, just like that, it's going to return as true. Okay. So keep this in mind. This is not mentioned in your document or your book because this is focused on Python, Java, and C Sharp. All are type safe languages. But here there is a chance for you to get into this type of situations also. And by the way, you will be learning. If you are doing ICTs for A levels, there is a dedicated module which we will learn JavaScript. So we learn all about web components, building JavaScript libraries, JavaScript slideshows, and there is a big module for that. Okay, so just keep in mind whatever you learn right now will not be um, will not be a waste of time or anything. Okay, let's jump back to this one. So I hope you guys got the idea. So now if I change this to 100 and if I run this, obviously it's going to be true. Okay, so let's try out few options. So let's say check if the check if the value is equal to the given sign. Check if the value on left side is equals to the right. Okay, that is what this will technically perform. Okay, let's jump to the next one. So here we will be checking on greater than. Okay, so greater than we already captured, we already tried that out because we had to check this operators. So we'll quickly jump through this. So if I do a print and number, and if I use the greater than sign, let's say if it is greater than 40, then obviously I should get the value as true, right? But if I put the value, let's say someone 150, and if I try to run that, then obviously I'm going to get false because number is 100 and I'm checking if the number is greater than 40, right? So same concept, check if the value on right is greater than the value on left is value on the left is greater than the value on the right. Okay, the left is equal to the value of the right. Okay, so other way around, it's the same thing. So if you use it in the other way, so then it will basically check the condition, but other way around. Let's try this out as well. So if I check if it is less than, then if I run this, then obviously that's going to be false because we are checking if the number is less than 40. So if I put let's say 101 and run, then yes, then I'm going to get true because yes, the value what we have is 100, so that means it is less than 101, right? If I put 100, still I'm going to get the value false. Okay, so let's quickly go through this. So understood up to this extent? Yeah, all clear, all good? No?
Wait a minute, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm adding the comments as well so that when you read it, you will be able to understand how what's the value is. Okay, so then okay, so greater than and less than, and then we do have another two operators which will basically check if it is equal. So example is let's say, so it goes for the both. So let's say if I add a print, now print, and let's say if you use the same condition, greater than, sorry, if it is less than, okay, so I'll put this as 100, 1. Okay, so this particular condition, this one, number is less than 100, so we check if the number is less than 100, and obviously number is 100, no, so that means we are going to get a false. That is perfectly normal, no? So now to make sure that it 100% works, so like if some sort of a condition happens, and if both values are true, you get that type of situations as well. So if that's the case, then we can put an equal sign. Okay, so when we put the equal sign, what happens is, then if we run this, you can see that the condition, so previously the condition failed because the number is less than 100. We check if the number is less than 100, and obviously number is not less than 100, number is 100, right? So then we, just to check it, we can put the equal sign. So when you put the equal sign, it will automatically check if the value is less than or less than or equal to the value on the right. Okay, and if I do the same thing for this guy, it would be then greater than or equal to the value on the right. Okay, I hope it's clear, right? So these are the primary validations, like type of relational validations which we have. So on top of all these, we have one more validation, which is technically the other way of this condition.
Sir,
Yes, shoot.
can you send the your Google Collab?
Ah, yeah, sure. Okay, hold on.
Sir, can you copy and send your code, sir? Like there's something wrong with mine. The same thing I typed down and
No problem, no problem. Hold on. So I just send it on the chat as well.
Thank you, sir.
Let me copy paste the link also, that would be easy. Copy link. I think you should be able to open the collab, right? You can just double click on it.
Yes,
and
sir, I have the account.
yeah, okay. Then it's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, so just to show you the last condition, that is the other way, the same thing, but other way around what we did for the equal sign. Keep 1 second. Yeah, okay. So here we checked if the value is equals. So other way around, what we can do is, what we have the option, check if the value is not equal to the right. So how do we do this? Simply we put a exclamation mark, which will then make sure that the value is not equal to the right. So you check from the left and you check if the value is not equals to the right. Simple as that. So when you get this condition, then we, like, let's say if we put 50 and if we run this, now you can see the value becomes true, right? Because 50 is not equals to 100. But if by any chance if I put 100, then automatically you get the condition as false because it does not equal to 100. Okay, so these are the set of color. Let me send you, shall I send only this line? Otherwise it will be too much on the chat. Okay, I just send the link as well. So this is how relational conditions work, or we call it relational operators. Okay, let me type this on the top. Perfect.
Sir.
Yes, shoot.
Okay. I got it.
What happened?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I? All good. Does it work?
Yes, sir.
Shall I jump to the next part? I hope this is clear.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Daham, you also okay, right? All good?
Yes, sir, I found the problem. I was
What?
missing a letter in the word number.
Hi, yo.
Hmm.
Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Sir, you can use a MacBook.
I do have a MacBook, yes.
Oh,
I've been using Macs for almost more than 10 years now. I I am I stopped using Windows when Windows XP. My last Windows experience is with Windows XP. After that, I haven't used Windows.
hmm.
That's almost like when was this? Like 2006. After that, I didn't get a reason to use Windows because all my so I was working on PHP, Python, and JavaScript and all front end and open source languages. So for open source, I think from my personal perspective, it's actually quite good to use a Ubuntu, a Linux machine, or a Mac machine to get your things done because it's much more efficient than Windows.
Sir, but like some things cannot run on Mac.
Um, Not exactly, man. You do have all the softwares for Mac,
No,
unless
like sometimes like for gamers, like most preferred one is Windows.
gaming. No gaming. No gaming. You can't game on
But like
Mac.
there is actually sir, some apps that cannot work.
When it comes to productivity apps, all application works. All applications work when it comes to productivity, but gaming no. But nowadays, now I think recently they released some games. Okay, let me show you the applications I have. See, so all productivity apps I have. So these are
So
something.
does sir have a Flipper Zero?
I do have a Vipula Sir. Okay.
So where do you get one? I'm trying to get one, but I can't even find one.
No, you can't. You actually can't buy it from Sri Lanka. My, I, I have a relative living in States, so I asked him to basically bring it down. You can't
Oh,
actually buy it in Sri Lanka. So what I did was I purchased it from their website. I went to the website and I purchased it, and I paid from my local credit card, but I delivered it to his home, and then from there I asked him to bring it to Sri Lanka while he was coming back.
oh.
This is not illegal. This is not an illegal device. The thing is, in Sri Lanka, because this
So
has
it
this.
depends how you use it.
Exactly. So here this has this sub gigahertz remote, no. So the sub gigahertz remote, ideal situation, you're not supposed to use this. I mean, you can use it to do some like short range stuff, but the fun part is Flipper. I don't have those gear with me, but you can see on the top we have these extensions. So you do have the IO ports. So based on the IO ports like this, you can actually extend the sub gigahertz capacity. So technically speaking, if you do it in a proper way, you can actually uh, disrupt connections, like massive connections. That is not that that is not a good thing to do. And easily you can get caught to TRC also, because you're not technically you're not supposed to fiddle with this particular frequency bands. Metin, so these are
In the
the
US Army, they have it.
huh?
On the US Army, they have one.
This is something which you can easily purchase in states, but the thing is,
In the US Army, they have like this thing.
this thing means
Because to
disturb the
your all,
signals.
yes,
Yes, yes, yes. So
because when they are going to attack the enemies, they can track, no?
yes,
Because of that, they have the thing to jam the connections.
yes. Flipper. So what you have is different. You have different. You do have a set of different firmwares for Flipper. So here now what I am using is Unleashed. Okay, so usually what happens is, by default when you buy the Flipper, that is locked. That is locked into a certain set of frequency bands. So you can't use it outside that particular bandwidth. But when you install the Flipper Unleashed, that will then give you full access. See, it will allow complete sub-gigahertz access to any sub-gigahertz from, let's say, frequency. Okay, so it's not a very good thing to do, but you can. So what I tried this. I have one of my employees who has a Nissan van, and I got his remote key and copied the key to this, and I was able to unlock his van easily. So that is by default locked, but you can unlock it, as well as there are like multiple different types of firmwares. There's this firmware called Extreme firmware, Flipper Zero Extreme. I wanted to install this, but that's a bit more, because Extreme allows you to add. It gives you much more settings, as well as it gives you a certain set of different protocols and different mappings. Example is, you have some like additional plugins, plus as well as you can get devices. I mean, plug and play
Like
devices.
hacking.
Obviously, yes. Yeah, obviously, yes. So it gives you a lot of different stuff, as well as this has the co make an NA full leaderist. This has the option to connect the external antenna. So Flipper has antennas. I wanted to buy one, but it's illegal to import this to Sri Lanka. So if you buy this will basically increase the sub-gigahertz range. See, it will make it up to 450 feet. So technically speaking, I can unlock a gate. I can unlock my neighbor's gate from my home, something like that. If I can copy his frequency, see, these are the frequencies, ranges. Wait, frequency. You guys know? Do you know what is the frequency range means? අහලා තියෙනවද මේක?
Yes, sir.
So there are radio signals. So these radio signals goes in different frequency ranges. So usually FM signals are going in a different frequency. අපි කියන්නේ 99.9. We say different names, different numbers, no? But plus same thing. Car key. So if you take a typical car key, frequency range is something like this. So see, so if it is European, like the most commonly used frequency range is 315 in US and Japan, and 433.92 megahertz in Europe. So that's the standard. So if you want to capture a key, ideally this guy runs on the same range. So it's not easy to copy something, but there are methods to copy a key as well. Okay, as well as this gives you lot of sub options as well. You can, like, there are different testing tools. So Flipper is actually being used for primarily for testing. You can actually you can do penetration testing. You can copy cards, and you can do a lot of stuff like that. Okay. Eh, if you
We
can
can
find
track our USB port.
USB port, what?
Uh, they are telling bad keyboard,
Bad
DT
key.
and USB.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. Bad keyboard kiyanne.
Extreme. Okay.
There's a so search for this one. There's a protocol called
I
rubber.
send the website.
Okay, I'll send the link. I send the link. Flipper
No, I
Extreme.
send
Ah,
the.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Flipper Extreme. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. I didn't want to install it, but this has much more features than Unleashed. It has a
They are
massive.
telling bad keyboard, DT and USB. What is this mean?
Yeah, bad keyboard is something like this. So the one I just sent you, this rubber ducky. Rubber ducky means this. There is a
So
yeah,
there is like a small thing you can buy on like shop.act5.org.
shop dot
HAK5.org.
HAK5
Yes, 5.
hack 5. Ah, okay. Penetration testing tools. Ah, nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Technically used for hacking.
Yeah, they have this OMG stuff. OMG කියන්නේ මරු වැඩේ හැර මේක මේ this is just a pen drive, but what you do is you load something.
Rubber ducky.
Yeah, you load the rubber ducky to that. So whenever you plug it in, immediately your PC, it can be Windows or Mac, your PC will identify that as a keyboard, and what it does is it just like that it runs the script. So immediately when you plug it in, you can actually keep a script. So you sometimes you won't even see it. So in Windows you open a run command, and you run the command, download something, install, and you're hacked.
USB killer.
USB killer is something else, ne? Ah, yeah,
Just
yes, yes, yes.
kills the device.
That will like fry the device, no? That will
Yes,
just
sir.
damage the device, yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is expensive, no? It's $79. What is bash bunny for is for Linux?
So the OMG plug is $114.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really expensive, no? Oh, okay.
Because the hackers are getting with bitcoins. No?
No, this is actually this is being used by big companies, man. This is being used by
Yes, sir.
companies for like
And
to test.
hackers that are getting this also paying with bitcoins.
Can be, yes. So the thing is,
When we are get hacked, they are telling us give you some
Yeah.
2 or 3 bitcoins.
yes. Okay,
That
so
worth 2 billion.
this actually has a lot of features in it, no? It has a massive lot of features. It has rubber duckies there, and web UI or Wi-Fi. Okay. So you have a Wi-Fi. This is a massive device. Geofencing is there. Self-destruct is also there. Encryption. That's good. Thank you for sharing the link. I need to check, but it's too expensive. I'm not going to spend 100. Like, how much
Yeah,
is
So
this?
it's 34,000.
1,300.
So it's 34,010 may rupee.
44,000.
It's like the plug-in.
Plug-in. Yeah, that's the thing.
They are having a OMG field kit that
Yeah,
cost
yeah.
1,600,
Yeah, I think
$1,369.91.
yeah. මෙහෙමනේ වෙන්නේ. So there are companies who basically does this as their whole business model. So let's say if Binlaka has a IT company and you want to check if your systems are like solid or if your system doesn't have any issues and all, you can basically get these type of companies to come and help you out. So what they will do is they will come to your location and they will analyze your structures and they will use these tools to show you the security vulnerabilities. So example, I have worked in multiple companies before where like there was this one company, they had USB blocked. You can't plug in your USB drives. You can't even so once you open it up, the only thing that you can do is you can just work and get the work done, and that's it. No plug-in, no USB, nothing. Okay. Okay.
Very tough security system.
Yeah, because if this rubber ducky, you can mess up a system very easily. Yeah, because I mean, you can write a particular script, and what you
So
do
it
is
turns off the virus guard first.
yes, sometimes not exactly the virus card. You can easily download something, no? So you can run a script on the run. I mean, on the run command, and you can download a file easily. You download it, and then you're done. Nobody's
The
going.
Windows easily hacked by some kind of peoples because 6.1 million users are
On
Windows,
Windows, correct? That's true.
and but Apple they can't hack
Apple
because they are not lot of people,
actually, to be honest,
and they are
that's
having a very tough guard,
yeah.
virus guard.
It's actually the other way around because Linux users are the majority. Linux means including Linux and Mac. But the thing is, the difference is Linux is open source. So in Microsoft, if something okay, let's say if Daham creates a virus to damage a certain component in Windows, and if my Windows gets damaged, I have no way of repairing it, right? Because the source code is hidden. It's private. But in Linux, if you try to damage the system, what you can do is you can just copy paste the files. Done. That's it. there is no such thing as infecting a system in Linux. So that's why for Macs we do not use anything called antivirus. So I've been using Macs from 2012 and still I have not installed a virus guard from that day. So that's the thing. Okay, me?
That 10 estimately often suggest a number in the 10 of billions
Viruses.
Windows users.
Windows users. Yeah, can be. Obviously, yes.
Estimately,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah, can be. May okay, so let's jump into the rest of the operators, then we can actually start building some uh,
and
applications.
there are overall 30,000 Apple users.
Altogether, can be, no? Okay, so
That
let me.
means they are having a good profit.
Yeah, I think Microsoft is one of the largest companies in the world. No? So they earn in billions. Just think if all those people pay and buy the subscriptions. කොහොම සල්ලියක් දෙන්න ඕනේ, right?
That means $1 trillion.
See how much they are going to earn. Okay, so let's jump back to the logical operators. Then we are actually technically done for that. So then we can jump into the rest of the loops and the constructs. So operators, logical operators. You guys know what is a logical operator is. It's basically an and, or, and not, right? So it's simply the same type of operator which we use for validations, as well as when we did logic gates. That's the same type of operators we use, right? So there are different ways of writing this. Now in Python we write it as and, o, and not. Okay, so it would be and.
Sir, I done some things on Google Colab.
Okay, can you share me the link?
Okay, sir.
I'll go through it. Okay, so and, o, and not. So let's try this out and see how it works. So I'm just going to write it in print statements. Huh? So let's say if two values, so this is actually being used for testing or comparing values together, right? So let's say if number, let's say number 1, number 2 is 100. Okay, so no, hold on, not numbers. We'll say condition 1 is true, condition 2 is false. Okay, now if I print this condition 1, I should get true, and if I print the condition 2, I should get false. Okay, now you guys can see we have two conditions. This can be anything. Right? Now let's try out this logical operator. So what does and do? And operator?
Separate the thing.
නෑ, මොකක්ද and gate එක? In logic gates we have this and gate. What does it do? Gates ටික. What is this gate? What does it do? It checks if all the inputs are positive, right? So these are the three conditions which we have in the code as well. So here what we do is we check. So in this logic gate, in the AND gate, we get two values in A and B, and if both the values are positive, then you get A and B pushed out. This is going to be true, right? If one of the values is not true, I mean if one of the values are false, then obviously this would also become false, right? So let's see how it works. Now here in this case, if I run this condition, cool. Okay, and if I run this, see, I'm going to get a false. Why? Because condition 1 and condition 2 is not the same. If the condition 1 is true but the condition 2 is false, no? So then you get the false. But if I change this to true and then if I run this, then you can see both conditions are true. Okay, so what this does is this check if both the conditions are true. Yes.
So I send it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me finish this and then we'll go through it. Check if both the conditions are true. Both conditions are true. So this is AND gate. Okay, so this is the similar activity of an AND gate, right? So it checks if both conditions are true, and check if both conditions are true, then the output is true. So then let's try out O. O. Okay. Oops. Yeah. So here what will happen? So when I run this code, obviously yes, I'm going to get true, right? Because what this will check is, this will check if both conditions, if not both, if either a condition is true, then the output is true. Oh, either any one of the conditions are true, then it will be true. Okay, so let's try this out. Now we have the AND gate on top now. So let me check this to false. Okay, I'm changing the condition 2 to false and let's run it. And now you can see the first one automatically became false, right? So it became false because why? The condition 1 is true but the condition 2 is false, right? Since AND gate looks for both and looks for both sides to be true, this condition automatically fails. But here this guy, he still goes through because it will check either side is true. So in this case condition 1 is obviously true but condition 2 is false. Since condition 1 is true, it goes in. So if I change this to false also, then automatically O statement is going to be false because both values are false. But if I change this to true, so in the previous situation we had the condition 1 true and the condition 2 false, but now I made the condition 1 false and condition 2 true, and still if I run this, I'm going to get the value as true. Okay, so that is the idea behind the O gate. Then final one, the NOT. So NOT, what it does is it will basically check the opposite value of this particular condition. So let's check this.
So
So
in IGCSE we have C# also.
you can go with either C# or Java. So Python is like, we do have Python, Java and C#. All three are there, but you can use either one. Nah? There is no such thing as a specific requirement. Okay. So then
Okay,
if I set this as not, okay, let's see what happens. So when I run this, now not will text basically inverse the command value. So if I say not condition 1, that means now here the condition 1 is true, no? So when I say not condition, this is what we get a false because this is trying to look for the negate or the other way, other side of this condition. Now if I set this to false, condition 1, and if I run it, you can see you get the value as true. Because why? It is taking the negative value, not the negative, the opposite value. Okay, so this will get the not. So I'll show you an example again. So if we write the same AND example, but if I put a not in front of condition 1 and run this, okay, let's see how it works. So now the condition 1 is false now, and the condition 2 is true, right? So the first if condition, sorry, the first AND condition, this is false, this gives us false, see, because condition 1 is false and the condition 1 is true. So, and you need both the conditions to be true in order for it to go through, right, to be true, right? But in this case what I did was I added a not condition 1 here. So that means now I am getting a false, but I am taking the opposite value of this. So if false, not false means it's true, no? So if condition 1 is not false and condition 2 is true, that means the answer is true. Right? So I'll add a comment for this as a check if not condition 1 is true and sorry. Okay. Yeah. So can you guys try this out? Did you already tried it? Let me check your collab. Until then, please do try this out. Oh, you have written a lot.
I do some work on Google Colab.
Yeah, I can see you have added a lot. මොකද්ද මේ payment code?
What?
What is this payment code?
I wrote it because I'm free.
Collect payment details. No, that's good. That's good. That's good that you tried it out. You can get a lot of stuff with the prompts, right?
Yes, sir.
That's the best thing because you can learn a lot of things with it. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Good stuff. Awesome.
I wrote it because for my father,
Okay.
it just helped my father.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, try to come up with like, so as I told you guys before as well, like always try to come up with like conditions. So I mean solutions. Think of different solutions so that it will give.
Then it get the payment details and customer name,
Okay.
date, the amount of payment,
Okay. Okay.
like a
Okay.
website.
Like a website. Nice. Nice. That's good. That's good. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Perfect. This part is clear, right? Yes.
Is there
Sure.
a website that can I make website.
Make a website in the sense, what type of a
So
website?
like by using hosting, you can. It uses AI to make a web.
Yes. Do you
But sir, we
guys?
have to pay no matter how what we do.
Okay. You can do something like this if you guys really want to know it. I can show you how to host the site. Do you have GitHub accounts? GitHub.
Yes.
Okay.
What, sir?
GitHub. You can.
Can you send it on
Yeah.
the chat?
So go to GitHub and Daham, do you know how to create a GitHub page?
No, sir, but I have an account.
Nice. Okay. Just log into GitHub. I'll show you how to do that.
Done.
Okay. Vipula, can you also create an account? It will take a bit of time.
Wait a minute, sir.
Sure. It will take a bit of time to create it. So the way is you just go and you can create a new repository. So you click on new, and here you can create a repo.
Wait, I can't.
It's on the. It should be on the left hand side corner. Otherwise, on the right hand top corner
Okay, sir,
also
I
you
found
might
it.
have this. So just create a repository and you just put a name. Let's say, I don't know, what do you want to call your
So
website?
what is that name for?
Name is okay. So be careful when you're adding the name. That name would appear in the URL. Okay. So let's say if you're creating
So
a
what is meaning of URL?
URL is the link. අපි
Okay,
web
sir.
browser එකේ තියෙන URL එක link එක. හරි. So for this repository name, be careful. Just put something, let's say something unique or something special you want to add. So let's say portfolio. I'll add something like portfolio. Portfolio. What did yes, I made a spelling mistake in it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to create this thing as portfolio. I'll say my personal portfolio. Okay. Now for the moment I'll keep this as public. Okay. And then don't add any content. You don't need to add any content. Just click on create repository. Alright. And once you click on create repository, you should get into this page. All good? Nice.
Yeah.
Now, in this page, you can do something special. When you are in this page, press the press the full stop sign on your keyboard. Dot sign.
Okay.
Okay, now it will start loading the Visual Studio Code online version. Okay, give it a second. It would load the Visual Studio Code online version.
I can't sign up.
Aye, මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ?
The username is locked.
Username is locked.
Can I share the screen?
Yes, please. Yeah, sure.
It's blocked.
Cool.
So like I created my account a year ago. So I had it like.
Okay. Cool. Look, I can't see it. Daham, I actually made a small mistake.
It is blocked shared one.
Open. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Now you can share it.
I can't do this.
Yeah. Username එකක් දාන්න. So put your email address.
I put it and the password and
Yeah, username, for the username, put it as Binlaka Pudikar.
Okay.
Ah, okay, Binlaka works.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
It will take a little bit of time. Okay, yeah, Daham, I actually made a small mistake. So, without pressing the full stop sign, in this screen, you have this point called
Wait,
create a
I
new
need
file.
to
Huh?
back up.
Yeah, just go back, go back. Go back to the repository.
Okay.
So, when you go to the repository, here you will have this small link called create a new file. Hi. Okay, just create the file. So here we'll just put a simple HTML. So HTML, and let's change this later on. Just for the moment, let's put an HTML. අපි දානවා head tag එකක්. We'll put a title. Okay, I will put this code on the chat. Hold on. Alright. So we'll open up the body. We'll close the body and let's close the HTML. H1, H1, and I'll put it as hello, welcome to my site. Okay, now, okay, so once you add this code, okay, let me copy paste it on the chat. Hi. Okay.
So what is the like title part for?
Title is the, so in a website, the title is the title which will be displayed here on top. I mean on the browser. Title කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම browser title එක. හරිද? Okay.
It doesn't let me like make copy paste it.
Ah, how come? You can copy paste through. You're in the same page, no? Okay, let me try it again. So just to double check, you clicked here, right? Create a new file. එහෙම නේද කරේ?
No, sir, it like doesn't let me copy.
You it doesn't let you copy from you mean doesn't let you copy from the chat? Hold on, I'll paste it again. You can select it, Naveen. Okay, can I put it on the WhatsApp group?
No, sir, I don't have that like it.
Yeah, I just put it on the WhatsApp group anyway. Bill, look what happened. Still installing?
Still logging.
Ah, nice. Okay. Hi. Daham, were you able to copy paste? No.
So like I don't have WhatsApp on my laptop, so
Ah, okay, okay, okay. What is the microphone you are using?
I don't know, so it just came with like a sudden.
Okay. How is it? So, just type on the top under the file name here you can see. So just type it as index.html.
Wait, sir.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Where, sir?
Here on the top, where you get the option to enter a file name, just put it as index.html, and it should automatically color up the code.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if you have done this, then all you need to do is just click on commit changes button here. Okay, then it would ask you for a commit message. So this is how it works now when it comes to uh, in simple terms, this is a just think this as a code base. Okay, so the code base is hosted in GitHub, and it allows you to push updates. Okay, so what we do is we write some sort of a code and we push it to the GitHub. So when you're pushing it, you can actually put a commit message, a message on what you have done. So by default you can just leave it as it is, but in the industry you have to write nice messages about explaining what you have done in the system. Okay, so here for the moment you can just leave it as it is and click on commit. Okay, so when you click on commit, it will then show you the created file. Hare, all good? Nice. Okay, now you go to the portfolio. Now here you should when you go back to your page, you should be able to see your file which is already created. Okay, you can say that now? Nice, perfect. Now let's put this HTML file online. Okay, so click on settings on the right
Wait, sir.
hand, yeah, on the right hand top corner. You have this thing called settings, a menu link called settings.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and then slowly scroll down and you should be able to see this link called pages.
What?
Pages. See this one, left hand menu, second block, last item.
Okay.
Found it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now when you go to the pages page, when you click on it, you will have this section where it will say GitHub pages, build and deployment. Okay. Now on this, click on the drop down. Sorry, under the not the source. Under the source button, you have this thing called branch. So under branch, click on this particular drop down, and you
The
will
one that says none.
yes, yeah. Click on it, and you should be able to select this branch called main. Harry.
Yes.
Okay. Now click on save.
Sir, I can't log in.
You can't log in.
Yes, sir.
Go share the screen and show me. Once it's connected, you should have this message saying GitHub page source saved.
Yes, I say.
Okay, yeah. Now let's wait for a minute. Okay, what happens when you log in? Ayo, it says incorrect password. What's the password you added? Can you remember?
Yes, sir.
මොකද
This is password.
That's the same as the username, no?
The name.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Did he put the email address or the?
page එක refresh කරලා බලන්න. When the website is active, you should be able to see something like this. On the same page, on the same page.
Now, okay.
Nah, it says you are blocked out. So go back,
Yeah.
click on
So may I
forget.
be an assistant?
Sorry?
So may I be an assistant? I can remember how I like made it.
So it was in the pages. Then look at just go to sign in. Nah, sign in. Uda. Nah, sign in.
Okay.
Now, no, just go as forget password. Ekala easy. Hare, enter your email address. Hare, verify කරන්න. Make a paynoda. Can you see this?
No, sir.
You refresh it and see. Refresh the page.
Yes,
Just
sir. Yes.
okay. Now when you click on it,
Sir,
you should be able to see
now
it.
they are telling this.
Hari. Okay. Now, okay. Click on return to sign in. But now check your email address. Go to your email. Nahari. Okay. Click on the reset password. Okay. Now add a password. This time add a nice proper password. Daham, can you see the site?
So which one do we have to click? The https //
Yeah. Just click on that. It will take you to the page.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Hari, nice. Okay, so I'll tell you how to do this. So click on share your screen. I will take you through. Okay, nice. So click on create
Sir, it
repository.
like tells me like four file not found.
Okay. Let's try this out. You can see Binloga screen, right?
Right.
Go to
Yes.
Hari. Okay, Binloga, click on create repository. Hari. Nice. Okay. For the repository name, put a
Sir, can we have more than one repository?
you can have thousands if you want.
Like, just remembered I had an old one.
Yeah, I have a lot as well. Binlaga, you can't keep spaces, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Outana, don't put your name. Abhi nigan dao my
That we can't keep spaces.
you can't keep spaces. Let's
I kept
say
one space.
for the repository name,
Yes.
I don't think it will let you keep
So
spaces.
like sir, then
Yeah,
it
sir.
like
That
automatically recorrected it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like yeah.
It will add a hyphen automatically. So let's say my let's call it my website web web b. Okay, and okay, yeah, okay. Now go down, click on create. Nice. Okay. Now, can you see there is a button called create a new file? Yata, yata. Get started. Right next to
The
the get
highlighted
started.
part.
The highlighted part. The part which is highlighted in blue color. Down, down. No. Oh, better. Aripad. Ah, no. Okay. Ah, okay. Now, we'll let it. Okay, Biloka, can you try to copy the HTML code from the chat? आप इस Zoom में open करने बाद Zoom में की
this one.
yeah, sure. Copy the HTML code.
Okay.
Harry, now paste it. Oh,
No,
ये मुकद्दे.
that can't. We can't get it.
You can't copy the code, is it?
Yes, sir.
Appa. Okay, you have Harry, you have WhatsApp no? Open
Yes, sir.
WhatsApp. I sent it on WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
Sir, like sir, can you take over like my mouse and like fix it for me?
Sorry?
Like can you like fix the problem I had?
Yeah.
Like by
Yes.
taking over my
Yeah.
mouse?
Yeah, we'll do.
Uh,
I sent it on the. No. Hold on. මම ඒක දාලා තියෙන වැරදි group මම දැම්මේ නැහැ. Oh, wait. Let me put it on the 8. Okay, yeah, you can get it here. Got it? Yeah, okay. Copy the
yes,
code.
sir.
Now paste. Okay.
Now, okay.
Now on the top you can see name your file.
Yes.
Then the index. INDEX index dot html dot html. Okay, now perfect. Now click on the green button called commit changes. Perfect. Now click commit changes. Maru. Perfect. Okay. Now can you click on this my web on the top?
Up there.
Yes. Now you can see the file is already added. Hurry. Perfect. Now go to settings. We'll do a small change because your name is not exactly. Okay. Can you click on the rename button? Repository. Okay. Repository name was not. Okay. Can you remove the last dash hyphen? Or no, okay. Now click on rename. Nice, perfect. Okay, now it's renamed. Now go to settings. Okay. Now on the left hand menu, second block, last item, you can see a menu item called pages. Yet pages. No. Last item. That's the one. Okay, click. Perfect. Now, can you see a drop down with mentioned as none? Okay, click on that. Now select main. Now click save. Save. Hari. Okay. Now give it a second. Okay, go up. Now scroll up. Hari. Now refresh the page. Page refresh करना बा. तामने
So I'm just asking this. Does Sir have any Windows computer?
Sorry? Me?
Does Sir have any Windows computer? Yes.
No, Ane. No, I don't use. I don't have
So
any.
that is a cool thing you can do with Windows, like WSF.
W Windows
Like-
subsystem for Linux. Yes, I know, I know.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, nice, perfect. The site is online. Now click on view site. View site. Athini button. Harry? Nice. Okay, now you have your own website. Okay. Now let's do
Sir,
it
can
like.
you like pick my one?
Yeah, Mankar, karo. Yeah, so first, hold on. So now let's. Okay, yeah, okay. So, Binla, can you stop your sharing? Let's get the Ham to share the screen.
Sir, how we can again
I'll
generate?
I'll show you how to change it. We'll use ChatGPT and we'll do some stuff. I'll show you
Okay.
how to how to build the site. Okay, so Dham, yes, can you share your screen?
Wait, sir, like it's a bit stuck. Yeah. Okay. So can you see the screen?
Nope.
So I am sharing it right now.
Okay. It is loading. It is loading.
So like my computer screen is stuck because I had this many like a lot of things open.
It's still loading, man. Still loading.
For me, so it's like finished loading now.
It says you are sharing the screen, but
Low power, please charge it.
what is that? No, can you cancel? Can you cancel and share it again?
Yes, sir, but my mouse is stuck in place.
You okay? Let me stop. Try to stop this.
Okay. Click it. Sir, can sir help? I'm stuck.
Huh?
Can sir help? I'm stuck.
No, I don't see you. කොහොමද control කරන්නේ?
The stop sharing button is like not responding.
I just stopped the sharing. I just stopped it from my end.
Okay. My computer is not alive.
It's what's the error you're getting? What's the issue?
Like error. It's like for file not found. The site configured at this address does not contain the required file.
Okay.
If this is your site, make sure that the file name case matches the
No
URL
problem,
as well as
charge
any file permission. For example, root URLs like https://example.com/ you must provide an index.html
Yeah,
file.
exactly. Perfect. So can you go to your repository page? This one.
So like, just tell me this one first. How can I like remove the sharing thing? It's still on my screen, but I know it's not sharing.
Then you'll have to jump out and connect back, man. I think something to do with Zoom then.
No, it's like something to do with my computer.
Yeah, sometimes it might be something to like Zoom is stuck. Can you try to like forcefully quit Zoom and try again?
So now it's fixed.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
Oh, my internet connection is unstable. That's why.
Nice. Okay. So I think I know the issue. So can you go to your repository page? This page, GitHub page. Okay.
That one, wait, sir. Okay, sir.
Harry, okay, then just check for the file name.
Low power, please charge it.
Index.html.
Is it correct? It's
Yes, sir. But I put like a capital I, so that doesn't matter, right?
it does matter. It has to be all simple.
Why?
index.html.
So how can I rename it?
Yeah, okay. So you can actually open up the file, and here you will have you
Okay, sir.
should have
Yeah, I don't know
the
how to rename it.
make it yeah, when you click on edit file, see when you go to the you have the pencil icon,
Yeah.
and when you click on it you can change the file name on the top.
So I thought that does not matter. So I just
Yes, it
click
does.
capital.
It does. It does. Basically, it's like this now. When it comes to Windows, it does not. It doesn't matter. But in Linux, so okay. So in Windows, you can keep two files with. Sorry, you can't keep two files with simple name and a capital name. Ne? Windows වල දෙකක් තියාගන්න බෑ. But in Linux,
I have Windows.
capital ABC and simple ABC goes as two files.
Low power, please charge it.
So the name is very important.
Oh, sir. Wait, sir. Like, it's a problem with my sound card, sir. I'll just quickly put it to charge and come.
Ah, yeah, sure, no problem.
Sir,
Yeah, hi. Yes.
sir, then we have done one thing, but can we do some things that
Yeah, let's try to edit this.
Okay, sir.
Sorry. Now can you check? Okay. Once it's saved, you should be able to access it.
Yes, sir.
Now it works.
Yes, sir.
Nice, perfect. Okay. So now this is how you edit it. Now, since we have created the HTML page and we have the basic structure, Biloga, you're there also, right? Okay. So here, now you have the option of opening this repository. So what we are in, it is known as a repository. Okay. Here now you can click on yeah, let's just do that. So you can press the full stop button, dot button එක press කරන්න.
that's it?
Sir, like, by the way, sir, like, my description mistakenly added my name.
Yeah, it's okay, no worries. No problem. So the key which is right next to the question mark, the stop dot එක full stop එක.
Question mark.
Down arrow?
Not the question mark, the dot key, the dot එක තිත full stop එක.
Yes.
Hari, press on that, and you should. It will reload the page and it will take you to a Visual Studio Code. Yes.
Where's that?
මේක keyboard එකේ stop dot sign එක.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
හරි වෙන්න මෙන්න මේක මේක.
Yeah.
I do not know where I am.
Okay, now it should reload the page and you should end up in a editor.
Okay, sir.
Does it load?
Wait a minute, sir.
Dam, what happened? Did it load?
They are asking, sir,
Fine.
the you want to sign in using. Okay, sir.
Okay. So you should end up
Sir,
in
like,
yes.
do I need the title? The
Sir,
title
I
is
don't
giving me
have
some
my
issue.
code.
You mean this title?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the title is required. So when you
Like, because normally, like your website, sir, even though you have the title, it just shows like, hello, welcome to my website. No?
yeah, title
But
එක
my
තමයි.
one, like,
Ah.
add the title and then put the, like, add the title and then, like that.
ඔයාගේ බලන්න on the top on the browser URL browser tab එකේ you should see the title.
Let me just see off my website.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, Bill. Yes.
I don't have the code.
What do you see here?
Can I share the screen?
Yes, please go on. Hari, nice. Okay. So in the left hand side you can see my web, and you have the HTML file. Click on that.
Sir, like,
Nice,
the
okay.
title one is like, sir, shall I just share my screen again?
Yeah,
Right.
let's try to share. Yes.
And also it's responding.
Okay, still loading for us.
Now I shared it. You can still see it.
Yes, now loading. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, we can see it, but there are like small
Dash.
artifacts. Okay, yeah.
Here, sir, like it just shows my GitHub username
Yes.
and then the title. And here the title is there.
Yeah, so the GitHub username that's the username you selected, no? And the second part, what you can see in the URL is the repository name, the name you created the repository with. Hari?
Okay.
And so go to your code, show me the code. Allow access. Let it load.
So the code is just exactly the same even though I typed it.
Okay, so cool. Alaka තාම load වෙනවද?
So how can I remove this file? It's just bit annoying.
That's the thing. Just click, just select the Daham 2011, yeah?
Oh.
Nice,
This is the
perfect.
code, sir.
Okay, so your code is okay now, correct now. නෑ. කෝ මොනවද spellings බලන්න title එකේ. TITLE.
So normally, sir, I don't write the word like cool, so.
Okay. Now you have to upload the change. Hari? So how you do this is, okay, so let me do a change. Welcome to my site. I'll just add a paragraph.
Can you, sir, take over my screen and like do it?
Can do as well. Hold on, Omin, let's see. Request remote control. Yeah. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, so Birla, check this out. So this is how you change. So you click on this source. So after you're doing a change, you click on this source control, this icon, and now it will ask you to put a message. So you can put something, some change, okay, and then you can click on this commit and push button. Okay. When you click on this, it will now push this update to the website, and when you go to the website, Daham, can you go to your website?
Yes.
Okay, I'll show you the change here as well. So I just added some text, and what I'm going to do is
I just refreshed and nothing.
you will have to refresh it. Oh,
I refreshed it.
it will take a bit of time. Huh? So once you change this and you go here, you set a message, some updates, and then you click on commit and push, and it will be pushed. Right? So if you really want to check the status of this,
Sorry, but it was.
it works, right? Yes, it works. It takes a bit of time. Huh?
Okay. Because I stopped sharing.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
See, when you change something, when you push something, you might see this icon called pending. Honey? Or if you really want to check the status, in your repository, you have this thing called actions. Honey? You can go into actions, and when you go to actions, you will see the current status. See, the page is building and deploying. Okay, so it is still going on. And okay, now it's deployed. So now if I refresh, I should see the changes. So now you have a free website. Now you can start.
So, but is it uploaded to the website?
Sorry? It's.
It uploaded to the website. Yes, okay.
Yes, yes, yeah. So it is basically saved onto your GitHub repository, and from there you can build your site. But remember, this is an HTML website, not a server-side implementation. So you don't have server-side features like running Python scripts or something like that. But you can run JavaScript and you can build a website easily.
So we can use Notepad as well, right?
Yeah, okay. So let me.
So how do you like edit the website after you create it?
Yeah, it's like this. So, say, use this editor, make a lazy.
So like upload stuff onto it and change color scheme.
Yeah, අපි මෙහෙමයක් කරමු. So let's create some folders in this. So you can just right click and you can create a folder. I'll create a folder as images, okay? And I'll create a new folder for CSS and for JavaScript also, just to put some JavaScripts in it, right? And guys, I will share this repository with you. Make a mage repo, guys. I'll share it with you so that you can. I sent it on the chat, so. Yeah, I sent it on the chat so that whatever the changes I do, you can see it as well. Let me create some files. So I'll create a JavaScript file called script.js and styles.css. Okay, I just created two files for JavaScript and CSS. And I'll add a CSS like this. Okay, and we'll add the script like this. Okay, so both CSS and scripts are added. Now we can actually write something, right? Make a lazy matter. Go to ChatGPT and ask him to build your website. Let's say create a website with a to-do list, with a to-do list based
Sir, can
on.
you send the ChatGPT link also?
Yeah, sure thing. Made it.
Also, like after creating those files in our like website, but like how do we like upload stuff to the videos and stuff?
Upload
Like
means
customization.
okay. So into GitHub you can't upload big files. There is a limitation. So if you are planning to build a massive large system, then obviously you will have to go with a proper server and build it. But with GitHub you can actually create something like this. ඔය නෝ මේක ෂෙයා කරන්න. මම මේ නිකන් to do list එකක් හැදුවේ හරිද? So I'll copy this. Okay. And let me share the file to do list added. Okay, close, commit and push. Okay, so let's see how this works. This is basically using a simple JavaScript. You can actually click on preview here also. Okay. It works. Okay. Let's see how it works on my site. Is it getting deployed? Well, AC වැඩේ තියෙන ඕකයි.
So how did you do that?
Cool.
That thing.
It's done. Okay. Now if I refresh, perfect. I have a to-do list. Thanks to ChatGPT. So call mom and add. It works. And when you click on this, it gets deleted. You guys can build some good stuff with this. Huh?
Sir, like if we have the file with us, can we use it offline? Like the file like this?
Yes, you can. You can. Then now,
Sir, in
yeah.
ChatGPT, they are asking to-do list.
Yeah, I sent the links. So this is just a simple to-do list based on POHTML. So yeah, Daham, in order to answer
Sir?
your question, yeah, shoot.
You send the ChatGPT link, no?
Yeah.
I open it, but it gives me ChatGPT to-do list. That's only.
Search that first one.
I don't get any coding or.
Hey, no, make a scene on it. It should be there. Anyway,
No,
just
sir. Can I share the screen?
no. Otherwise, go to my repository because I'm not sure my ChatGPT share does work properly. But if you go to my repository now, if you click on the index HTML, you can now see the code. So, Daham, for your question, the easiest thing what you can do is when you click on this green color block button, you have this thing called Open with GitHub Desktop. Okay. So, you have a software called GitHub Desktop which you can install, and then once you install it, this will then clone. Okay, so the word is cloning. This will clone the code base into your local machine. Once it's cloned, then you can work from your local PC. Hari lazy. Straightforward. Okay. What happened? How is it?
Sir,
Yeah.
we can create a file now?
Yes, you can create a file.
Okay.
So also like for GitHub pages, like if we like created a code using ChatGPT to upload videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So like we have to put it in the file.
You have to put it in the file. Correct. And then you push it to the repository.
So like I just wanted to make it so that only I can like
In this, sorry, I didn't get you. What do you mean by?
like I wanted to create it so that I am the only one who can send it, like the video.
So like I didn't get you. So that means you want only for you to upload it, or
Only for me to upload it and the others to see.
yeah. So nobody else
Just
can
creating a
upload.
website for my YouTube channel.
So yes, obviously, yeah. You can do that.
Sir, how can we see the website?
Can you share the screen? Now, what is your YouTube channel?
So it's just my name, like my
You asking from me, sir?
No, Daham's the YouTube channel? Daham, is it?
Yes, sir. My display name on like this Teams name. Zoom you see right now? That's the
So this is my YouTube channel.
You have added. Okay. I saw your videos, your recordings.
I recorded with my lap.
Yeah, I saw your Halo
This is the
record.
one I had highest views.
I saw your Halo video. That's good, that's good. Okay, yeah, so you have your site name. How do you need it? All good.
Yeah, but how can I open this one?
Yeah, so okay. So you press the didn't you go into the editor? Okay, so press the full stop sign, full stop button. Honey, I think now it loads the editor. Wait until it loads. Now you can edit the file.
No, I have. How can I do like this?
Yeah, okay. So go to the file. Hurry, copy the HTML. Just copy everything. Control A. Hurry, okay. Copy. Now go to your index HTML. Index.html. No. Code. No. No need to go back. Click. Hurry. Click on there. Click. No. The index HTML file. Sorry. You copy it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now click on the index HTML file on your there on the top. The file. The first file.
Yeah.
උඩ තියෙන එක. අන්න හරි. Okay. Now select all. Paste the content. Perfect. Save. Okay. Now go to push. Yeah. Okay. Save කරන control S. හරි. දැන් යන්න push එකට.
Okay.
Now go to the commit, that icon. So control correct. මේ මොකද?
That's the reason I have to not get anything.
Okay, give me 1 second. මම ඔයාලට access කරන්න. Hold on. හරි. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay. I think I know the problem. When you go here, you might have had a message asking to give the permissions. ඒ message එකක් තිබුණාද? හරි දැන් ආවනේ. Okay, let me do this. So I'm just going to select all. Oh, sorry. Select all and copy and select all and paste and save. Right? Yeah, now it works. See?
Okay, sir.
Now here, so let me add a message to do list added. Hurry. Commit and push. Now it's pushing, so you can actually go to
I'm a big fan of Godzilla and King Kong. That's why I'm putting them.
no problem. See, it's still building. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So once it's built, completely built, still queued, ne? Building. තාම යනවා. හරි. Okay. Now go to your website. Website. The link. Top. Method. Yeah, now refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, it works. Okay. Where we got deviated from the main point, but I hope you guys learned something.
But inside of ChatGPT, I got this.
Click on edit. Click on edit with ChatGPT. See on the